College basketball action, and we're welcoming back NCAA basketball analyst Joe Gavazzi. And Joe has absolutely just been profiting since college basketball season started. Joe's pick tonight is Dayton, the underdog, getting 8.5 points against Vanderbilt. And this is an interesting play. This is one I'm just not totally sold on, Joe, but I'm hoping your breakdown and your analogy might get me to go the other way. If not, I'm going to stay with the side that I'm on. But again, it's always interesting, and that's why they play the game. Joe, I'm anxious to hear the breakdown with your pick, Dayton getting 8.5 in this contest.
Always tough to go into Memorial Gym where the oddly configured lines and the benches at the opposing ends of the basketball court make it tough for the visitor. And of course, Vandy has shown well in this role under veteran head coach Stallings, posting a 53-37 ATS mark as non-conference home favorite. A lot of hype about Vandy this year. Stallings has one of his best teams in years and a team that'll fight hard for second place in the SEC behind the Kentucky Wildcats. A lot of hype behind them because they have a lot of transfers and they're knocking down threes at an unconscious rate in the early part of the season. A closer inspection of the slate shows that, yes, indeed, they are a high-scoring team against the cream puffs they have devoured, but when they step up in class, the scoring has declined tremendously. And that is exactly what they're doing tonight against the Dayton team, who is defensively conscious and who is playing continued great basketball under fourth-year head man Archie Miller. More than 25 wins each of the last 2 years, headed there again as they will contend for the A-10 title, certainly. 4 returning starters back and some nice transfer talent as well makes Dayton a standout team. Dayton very hungry in that spot. You know, close city Ohio rival Xavier drummed them pretty good about a week ago. And although Xavier's drumming everybody, it doesn't make it any easier for Dayton. They had the buffer with North Florida, but I look for the bounce here against the quality team. Dayton plus the 8.5 points does no worse and take this game to the wire with strong defense and strong fundamentals of Archie Miller.
Well, Joe, that is a good breakdown. There's a lot of information in there. My only concern with Dayton is that Xavier buried them on a neutral court by 29 points. I mean, it was never even close. And I'm hoping, for the sake of this play, that maybe they've grown from that and maybe they've learned from that. Then you got Vandy coming off a 2-point loss at Baylor. I think the strength of schedule here is where I find possibly for someone to go the other way. After your breakdown, I'm not going to completely jump on board, and I'm not going the other way. What I'm going to do is adjust my own play on the first half. But I'm liking what you said, and I think the defense is going to be the strength here for Dayton. So Dayton plus 8.5, viewers. That's what Joe Gavazzi's recommending, and that's the ticket he says is going to cash. So jump on board. Joe, happy holidays to you and your family. We enjoy having you here. We look forward to talking to you again real soon.